In this lesson, we're going to take a super simple worship song like How Great Is Our God and actually make it really, really advanced. But first, we're going to start off super simple. Just major and minor chords. But hang on, we're going to be adding some cool stuff here in a minute. This is how we actually teach our students. So each one of these has 4 beats, right? You can see it on the screen. Each chord has 4 beats. Start the song over with an F major chord, G in the left hand. Okay, so how do we take that and actually make it sound really modern, really pretty? So first of all, what we're going to do, if you're a beginner, you're going to add a couple of these things. We're going to change all of our major chords into what are called suspended 2 chords. I'll show you those in a second. All of our minor chords into minor 7ths, and maybe add a little more rhythm. For those of you that are more like novices, maybe you already do these things, we're going to actually show you how to do the left hand rolling bass line, a major and minor chord inversions, how kind of those work. We're going to give you like the 30,000 foot view today, and then a few simple fills, okay? So let's look at it again with maybe some more advanced chords, and let's play that for you. So instead of just C major chord, we've got a C sus2 now. Instead of a plain minor chord, we've got a minor 7. And each one of these gets 4 beats. All will see how great, 3, how great is our God. Start it over. So all of our major chords became sus2 chords. All we did is we took the major chord and we just kicked out the middle note in the right hand, and we just play the note that's the 2, or that's a whole step up from the root note. Okay, so C2, F2, G2. And then the minor chords, we basically just took the note that's a whole step down from our root note, which is A. So we're adding G, which is like a whole step down from A. Okay, cool. And now we're going to add a little bit more rhythm as well, and then we'll add the rolling bass line and the other things. So, how great is our God. Now, the way I like to do this is I can kind of play the drums with my hands, kind of hit the left hand on the off beats between the right hand, but that gets confusing, right? So instead, an easier pattern is this: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and so you're hitting it on the 1, the 2 and the 4. The 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And then maybe you kind of do your left hand. Maybe kind of make up some patterns. Just trying to not play both hands at the same time, except on the very first chord. So check this out. Just giving you 2 ideas, right? You can take either one of them, kind of play around with them, kind of work with them a little bit. Okay, cool. Now we're going to add our left hand rolling bass line. So my left hand's just going to do a 1-5-1. I know some of y'all beginners, I'm throwing a lot out at you. This is what we teach our students to do in all of our classes. Maybe I go up a little bit to F. You can hear how much better that sounds by just adding that little technique in the left hand. And this is all just root position. I'm not using any inversions. And like, it still sounds so cool. Okay, next I'm going to add like some major and minor chord type inversions, because by this point, maybe I've gotten those kind of under my fingers. So maybe I'll throw in, like, I like to bounce around a little bit. Our God, sing with me, how great is our God. I'm kind of bouncing up and back and forth a little bit between the inversions. Give you a little bonus one at the end here too. Cool. Next one I'm going to do, if maybe I want to get a little bit more involved, is I'm going to do some like simple fills, maybe some like broken chord fills. That just means I'm breaking the note up part, like note by note, and I'm holding down the sustain pedal at the same time to do that. So how great. And I usually will do that on like beat 3 or 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Okay? basic stuff, but if you don't do it every time, it doesn't sound as beginnerish. Like if you kind of mix and match it with some other things, it sounds cool. So how great, maybe a little rhythm. Throw some inversions in there, right? All right, cool. You could also do some major chord fills. Just playing around with the major chords. All right, cool. And then for you more intermediate people, we can start throwing in some like ninths and stuff. But before we do that, I've got to show you a little bonus one I've got. These are called sixth. And I use these a lot when I'm playing. And basically what they are is I'm just playing the major scale going down or up using notes that are like 6 notes apart, roughly, okay? So E and C, D and B, etc., etc. And we have like lessons about each individual one of these topics. I know these are like big topics. If you're trying to learn them all at one time, you should definitely check out one of our master classes or look at joining one of our mentorship programs. All right, cool, so let's do it. And I try not to do the same fill too often, like in a row. But if you switch it around, it sounds really cool. All right, awesome. Intermediates, here we go. So now what we're going to do is we're going to change our chords to ninth chords, specifically the minor chords. And those are going to turn into minor ninths. And then I eventually want to start adding some advanced chord substitutions as well. So I could maybe take the song and maybe throw in some advanced stuff like this. But maybe I don't have to do that. I can just maybe make like my minor chords into ninths. So for this example, all of the minor sevenths would be minor ninths. Maybe I do a major 9 on the F instead of just an F2. That would sound really nice. But yeah, let's play it with the more advanced sound and see how it goes. So 1, 2, how great is our God. Sing with me, how great is our God. So still played it basic, right? Just threw in a little extra thing. So now let's play it all the way, all the chords here on the screen. How great is our God. If you want to repeat it. All right, cool. Hope you've enjoyed this. And once again, if you want to learn more about our program, we have tons of free lessons on the website. You can just go like click down here or somewhere down there, or just type it in, apostolicpsom.com. Or you can also check out our mentorship program. So we've got a lot of different options for everybody. If you want us to like actually give you more interaction, you need like more accountability, maybe a little bit more one-on-one attention, we have programs for everybody. So look forward to talking with y'all soon, hearing from you soon. God bless you guys, and hope this was a blessing and a help to you.